So if you guys saw a few weeks ago, we did an unboxing of these, the Bose Frames, the totally new product category that I've never tried before. They are sunglasses with speakers built in that do a lot more than that. So I've used them in a bunch of different scenarios that I think you guys probably would, and I got some thoughts on them. Let's talk about the frames. So your $199 didn't get you a pair of Bose frames. They come in two different sizes. These are the Alto, they're kind of more angular, and then there's called the Rondo, a little more circular. I didn't realize how tiny shrunk my head was. These are the large versions, and even though they're bigger than my head is, they still fit pretty comfortably. I actually had surgery on my ears when I was a kid, so things generally tend to cause me pain if I'm wearing them for a long time. These don't have any issues at all, and I was surprised. They're pretty lightweight considering all electronics that are packed inside. So it's a Bose product. You figure the sounds gotta be good. And I do want to give a shout out and a thank you to Bose for sponsoring this video. These are unlike any other sort of sound headsets that I've ever worn. There's no bone conducting technology. What Bose did was kind of neat. They have speakers actually built into the frames that shoot the audio directly into your ears. So once I got over kind of the weirdness of appearing to be a crazy person by talking to myself and having conversations, I got really used to what they can do. The sound quality for me was about two separate things. So how music sounded and then how phone calls sounded. So on the music side, it actually sounded really good. Didn't have giant expectations coming from a product so small, but the way the speakers are aligned and sort of where they sit on your ear, the audio really does go right in. It sounds better than anything I ever tried that used like an older bone conducting technology. A few caveats though, if you are indoors and you have your audio at about mid volume, people around you will be able to hear either your music or your conversation. But when you go outside and there's ambient noise, you can turn the volume up almost all the way to full and people can't really hear you all the way around. So at least bear that in mind if privacy is important to you. So controlling the frames is pretty simple. There's one button. It'll work seamlessly with either iOS or Android, pulling up Siri and Google Assistant. The button lets you do a lot of controls for ending or accepting phone calls. You can control the songs you're listening to. They did a pretty nice job with it. You can obviously just pair these with Bluetooth as you would any other Bluetooth headset. Bose recommends though that you set up the Bose Connect app either on iOS or Android. It's gonna give you things like software updates and also let you sort of more easily control the volume. I wish I could have controlled the volume from the headset themselves, but I didn't mind having used my phone. I got used to it pretty quickly. So you want your sunglasses to look good and feel good. And Bose didn't at least appear to cut any corners when it comes to design and materials. They feel really premium while still kind of being light. The Altos here have more of an angular design, which I kind of dig. So Bose says you get about 3.5 hours of like music streaming battery life on the frames. That's pretty close to accurate. I got just about 3 hours. If you want to charge the frames, it's going to take you about 2 hours from empty to full. And the connector is a proprietary magnetic connector, and it does attach easily and pretty strongly. But I would have liked maybe USB-C on here just so I don't have to carry another cable with me when I'm out and about. My eyesight's not the best, so I would have liked if there was a prescription option. I imagine that'll hopefully be coming at some point. Also, some sort of water resistance would have been nice to have here if you're kind of stuck out in the rain. But if you don't want to go for a run and get a light sweat on, you're not gonna have any sort of issues. Or if you go full dad mode and don't want to mow your lawn, you're fine. Probably the biggest surprise of Bose Frames was actually the utility while driving. If you drive an older car that maybe doesn't have Bluetooth, or you're one of the people that drive with headphones in, it's super unsafe. So the Bose Frames by design are perfect for the driving environment. You can still hear the cars around you. You could have phone calls, you can listen to your music or podcasts, and still be safe and be aware of any sounds or horns honking, to potentially avoid collision. So pretty nice for that. So those are the Bose Frames. Mostly good, some stuff I would have liked to have seen changed, but for the most part, they do exactly what Bose set out for them to do. It's a new product category for Bose, a new product category that I've ever tried. But would you guys try something like this? What's your use case? Would it be in the car? Would it be at home? Would it be just out and about? Let us know in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Until next time, I'm John Rettinger.